This week, we're going to talk a little bit about how you can attract law firm clients. So maybe you landed on this page and you have your first one maybe in the works. Maybe you got that phone call, or maybe you just were thinking about niching into an industry. And even if you don't have any clients, where do you start? How do you begin? So this is what we're really going to talk about in this article and the accompanying written article as well. If you're a bookkeeper that's looking to grow your client base with lawyers, within the legal industry, you're in the right place. Law firms really have a unique set of financial challenges that are different than all the other industries, and they really need bookkeepers who understand them. I've had lawyers come to me and they'll say, I talked to this other bookkeeper, but I could tell she really didn't understand what I was talking about when I got into compensation, the way we compensate our attorneys, or the way we bonus them out, or anything like that, advanced client costs. They just didn't understand me. So this is what I want to talk to you about so that you can understand how important this is and the relevance of it. So you want to understand the legal industry and you want to be able to know that bookkeeping is not one size fits all. I wish it was. I wish I could cookie cutter this, but it's not one size fits all. It requires a familiarity with the industry specific challenges, such as managing the trust accounts or handling the retainers or accurate billing, leads billing. There's a lot of different terminology that you need to know, but it's really important to know that, how the billing works. But if you're serious about supporting law firm clients, you'll need to demonstrate that you understand the financial rules that they live by. There's a big, huge compliance piece that's part of this work. So understanding is going to come with education, which you've landed in the right place for the education piece, but it makes it marketing gold where you can clearly communicate your expertise to your attorney client. So I could tell you the first thing that I thought of this as I was writing this article. One of the first things I thought of was, what can make you stand out? Because that's how marketing works, right? Can you stand out? Can you go on LinkedIn and constantly be putting yourself out there and really attract attention, or however you decide to do it, like I'm doing with blog posting? How do you set yourself up to stand out? And I can tell you, you can offer something that many of the accounting firms or bookkeeping firms do not, and that's billing services. A lot of bookkeepers shy away from that. And it's such a big component of the attorney's life, their billing piece. It's very time centric. It can be specific to the type of work that they do. It could be leads billing, it could be fixed fee billing, it can be evergreen billing. There's just so many things of it that I think a lot of times, if you understand that piece and you offer that service, you're going to set yourself apart from majority of bookkeeping firms that just don't want to touch it. It's like a hot potato. We actually have a whole section of our firm that just does legal billing and legal bookkeeping, the legal billing and the accounts receivable tracking, following, staying on top of it. That's a whole piece of our firm, a whole section of our firm. We've got people that are legal billing specialists that do that work. So it's an important part of work. And I'm always surprised when I talk to attorneys and they go, oh, wow, you do the billing too? Because a lot of times the billing takes place in-house. A lot of times it takes place in the office. And then we're just the other side of it, making sure it works through QuickBooks. But there's also that component of being able to help, even if you're there just to assist, if the person that does it in the office is on vacation or got married and is going to be gone for 2 weeks, and that billing has to happen during that time frame. So offering legal billing is really going to let you stand out in front of a lot of firms because if you can master legal billing software, learn the ins and the outs of how the retainers are applied and how they work and how the time-based billing works, and you can present yourself as a solution for law firms that they probably didn't even know they needed. And we offer that a lot of times because a lot of times they have maybe they're paralegal doing it, and that's an expensive way to do your billing, right? So you want to master trust account management as well. Lawyers are under strict regulatory oversight for managing client funds. There's no way around it. And that's where you can come in. You can offer support. You can offer trust reconciliation, that three-way reconciliation. You can offer record keeping, compliance, and be that indispensable partner with them. You can speak confidentially with them about IOLTA rules and trust accounting workflows. It's something that if you have that pre-set up, your attorney is going to be just blown away by the fact that you have this systems in place to handle that kind of work. And then you want to define your audience and you want to build your persona. So if you're sitting here going, I'm going to start marketing to lawyers, I don't know where to begin. Envision your perfect client. Is it a boutique law firm, maybe with one other partner and very few, maybe 5 people that work in the office, or is it a larger firm that 50, 100 attorneys work at? Figure out where your person is it you're writing to or trying to tailor your message to, and then start to build your channels of marketing to that person. So you'll resonate with them. You need to pull them in. Maybe you're doing TikTok and you want to do short TikTok videos, but you want to focus only on Clio clients because that's the one software that you really are an expert in. So know that's available to do too. You can narrowly define your firm to really be an expert to help your client. You want to differentiate with a strong value proposition. Why should the law firm choose you over another bookkeeper? That's where they question your value because you're going to charge more because you're a specialist. So focus on what makes you stand out uniquely. It makes you uniquely qualified to work in that legal sector. Emphasize your understanding of legal billing, trust accounts, compliance, highlight your willingness to provide custom solutions. Maybe you partner with a firm that builds these specific reports that helps the client understand where their KPIs and metrics are working. Let them know that you're setting yourself up. If they partner with you, they're setting themselves up for success. Make sure you build a website that really, that's who you are, right? That's your billboard. Can you make it look like something that's really presentable? I've seen some really bad bookkeeping websites out there. I've seen some bad lawyer ones too, but it's your digital handshake. So make it count. Ensure that it's professionally designed, it's easy to navigate. You could see a Wix website from a mile away. So make sure you clearly communicate your services and your legal expertise in this niche. So you want to stand out and show that you have the credentials and the experience and that your firm and center, your credibility is everything. So they're realizing that you're that trusted source. You want to establish your authority through content marketing. So doing like I'm doing blog posts and everything, those let people know that we know what we're talking about. You want to stay connected with email marketing. You get the MailChimp set up so you can stay in touch with people who reach out to you. Use social media to build a community. That's another way that you can do it. LinkedIn can be your best friend when you're marketing to legal professionals. Start to build that community there and network where your clients are. Maybe your clients are in their 40s and are on Instagram. Maybe they're in their 30s and they're on TikTok. Figure out where they are. And don't forget that you have existing clients that could be great referrals. So they could be great for a great client base for referrals. Don't forget that's there. A satisfied client is always great marketing in itself. So track what's working, track what isn't working for your firm, and measure the results. It's the same thing you're going to tell your client, right? So measure the results, look at the metrics on your website traffic, look at your email marketing firm, look at your lead conversion rates, see what marketing channels are working and what are not. Try not to spread yourself so thin with too many places. Don't start going on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and LinkedIn. It'll make you exhausted. Try to focus narrowly on one and be really good at it. And I think the best thing to tell you is when you're marketing to law firms, it isn't about casting this wide net. It's about delivering the right message to the right audience. So having a deep understanding of legal bookkeeping and a professional online presence, you can have a clear strategy to position yourself as the go-to bookkeeper for lawyers and law firms. So I hope this was helpful and we'll see you all next week. Bye now.